Today's video will be about healing properties of psychedelics. I am so happy that scientists are finally agreeing that the most deadly diseases can be cured, healed with use of psychedelics. And I just came across this wonderful article here from ScienceDirect.com, Psychedelics as a novel approach to treating autoimmune conditions. Finally, there's so many people struggling with immunity right now, more than ever probably. And I know they call it a novel approach. Well, it's novel to them, not novel for us. 20% of population in the United States are suffering from some sort of autoimmune disorders, and 80% of those people are women. And they say it's a mystery why women getting more exposure. And they give this interesting theories as of why. They say maybe it's because of environmental toxin exposure, or increased cesarean births, or reduced breastfeeding, or increased social stress. Well, those are all the results of what's going on in the minds of women. Women are the creatures who are mainly criticizing themselves so much more than men do. Women put all responsibilities on themselves, and they often have this not good enough psychological disorder, right? And I know so many women to prove that. I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not have enough money, oh, who don't like me, and all of that, I'm not good enough, is attacking, is stabbing yourself. And body is innocent. Body is only showing us, reflecting us like a beautiful mirror of what's going on in our mind. And if we are lacking practice of awareness to catch what's happening in our conscious and unconscious mind, which sometimes happens so fast and it's so automatic. It's automatic thinking that is causing autoimmune disorders. You see the auto in both instances. So the body is showing us what's happening in our mind. And if in our mind we're stabbing ourselves constantly, we will have this disorder. Very simple. I know it's hard to understand for many scientists because they lack this holistic approach, but for the healers, we know. And so I want to share this awareness with you and really pay attention to your bodies and see what your body tells you to change in your mind. And I know it's sometimes hard to go deep in our own psyche, but this is where the psychedelic plants of power come to aid. This plant was available for forever on the planet. That's the God-given medicine. So if you have courage to look deeper into your own programming, negative programming, and take the psychedelic medicine, then you will heal yourself from autoimmune diseases, heart diseases, and cancers and diabetes and all these other things. I have a video when I describe how my mother healed herself in 2 hours using only 2 grams of psychedelic mushrooms from heart disease and diabetes. And she suffered for years. And finally it got so bad, she had the courage to do this, and she thanks me to this day. Because guys, we heal ourselves with love. Love allows us to connect to our divine nature, which is perfect. It's in perfect balance. And there is no disorders on that level. It's actually that simple. Now, here's another excerpt from this article. Many diseases that were initially considered to be unrelated to autoimmune problems are now being related, especially in the field of psychiatry. Well, this is where it all begins. They include major depressive disorder, schizophrenia, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, etc. That just proves again that everything begins in the mind, and the only way for us to heal is to dive deep in our psyche. And one of the best helpers to do so is the psychedelics, psychedelic mushrooms, and other plants like ayahuasca, for example. So, guys, if you struggle with your health, or if you know somebody who struggles, please gently share with them this information, and perhaps inspire them to investigate these other avenues of self-healing, because truly we cannot rely on scientists and doctors, because they lack the truly deep understanding of how the entire human ecosystem works together. They keep putting the cart before the horse, and they're very confused. So gently yourself explore, maybe beginning with microdosing and then taking a higher dose. Explore your own world, dive deep into yourself, understand your universe, and gain your own power, because you are truly powerful and everything is possible. You can heal yourself from the most deadly disease. Namaste.